Hello everyone and welcome to this new video. Today we're going to be looking together at the results of the April Trader of the Month contest, and we're going to be analyzing the performance of both the winner but also those who achieved very good results. And let's see if we can gain some interesting insights for our live trading by looking at their performances and following their suggestions. Now, just as a reminder, the Trader of the Month contest is reserved for Unger Academy students who can participate each and every month by submitting their live results to win a €1,000 Amazon voucher. That's something to look forward to. One of the coaches at Unger Academy here. And before we start, I'd just like to recommend that you please support us by subscribing to this channel, activating that little bell, the little notification bell, and why not already leave us a like to this video as well. Thank you so much. All right, so let's get started. The first thing I want to tell you is that this month has not been an easy one. We know how things work in trading. I mean, we have months that are more productive than others. And the second interesting thing about this month is that by and large, we found higher performance among the less capitalized students. Now, while it is true that it is easier to perform well in small accounts because we're talking about more tolerable drawdowns in terms of risk, it is also true that it's not always easy to perform well in less capitalized accounts precisely because it's harder to achieve greater diversification. So, let's start with Rolando, who, as you can see, trades with TradeStation and made a profit of $1,266 in April, corresponding to a 11.71%, with a very low drawdown of just 4.5%. Now, Rolando has been very helpful, and I was able to chat with him to learn more about what he does. Now, he's been a student at Unger Academy for 2 years and has been live for just over a year. Now, since December 2022, performance has become more regular as he has added more systems to his portfolio, increasing diversification despite trading with an account that is not particularly capitalized. So currently, his strategy portfolio stands at 230 strategies developed with Unger Academy templates, selected monthly with Titan, so with our software, which keeps an average of 10 strategies active per month. So now the question is, where does Rolando get his inspiration for developing his strategies? Well, as we mentioned, he uses the Unger Academy templates, the $1 million database, and then the strategies provided by us, created by some coaches and some Unger Academy students. And since he is very curious, he also reviews the strategies that students regularly submit to us for evaluation and then uses them as inspiration for developing new systems. Now, out of necessity, he trades micro-futures, which provide good diversification for those who are not well capitalized. He uses the stock indexes, metals, currencies, and energy as markets. So he uses the micro-futures on that basket of markets. And finally, I asked him for some valuable advice for those approaching systematic trading and who are about to go live. And he reported that in his experience, it is important not to rush into anything. So probably recalling past mistakes where he jumped right into trading, he said it was essential to take the time to have a well-diversified portfolio of systems. A lot of discipline is also fundamental. So he suggests that you don't get caught up in the emotionalism, if you will, that sometimes makes us not follow our own trading rules. And most importantly, and that's a common side of several traders that I've interviewed, tracking operations to learn from their mistakes and not make them again in the future. And now we come to the contest winner, Rosario, who earned €3,046 in April, which is a 75.69% return with a really low drawdown of 7.5%. At the outset, I'd like to say that if you look closely at his broker's statement, he uses one called Director, Rosario did not close a single day with a loss. So this is a pure intraday drawdown. Rosario was also very helpful in sharing his trading experiences. He's been an Unger Academy student for over 3 years, but let's say he's been live for about a year. And that's because he initially struggled a bit to do systematic trading through the Visual Trader platform, which we know as Director software, only to find that you need a a slightly more advanced platform like MultiCharts to do systematic trading. Now, he has two accounts, a larger one where he does fully automated trading, and a smaller one, which is what we're seeing now, where he still trades systematically, but with manual order entry. The systems are all developed following the Unger method. Now, as instruments used in the smaller account we're analyzing, we have the Micro Future on the Mini SP 500 and the Mini Fib, so it only uses indexes precisely because it's a thinly capitalized account. Now, of course, that doesn't mean that Rosario doesn't recognize the value of diversification. He just had to make a virtue of necessity. And when asked about longer-term live performance, he told me that things have been going well for the past 12 months. And look, we know it hasn't been an easy time for trading in general. But in any case, he was able to make over €50,000 on both accounts. I then asked him what software he uses for his systematic trading, and he replied that he uses Composer. That's our proprietary software that allows even non-programmers to write trading systems. And he explained to me that in his experience, you don't have to be a programmer to do systematic trading. It's enough to understand the meaning of some bits of code, which he uses as puzzles, so to say, when he needs them. Perhaps not always understanding all the nuances of these codes in detail, but knowing very well how they work. And I ended our interview by asking him what advice he has for those who are approaching live trading. And his first answer was just to be patient, which means that even in this case, haste is bad advice. Indeed, you have to take your time to do things the right way. And time that can be different, obviously, from trader to trader, we know that. But above all, have a lot of curiosity, have a lot of interest, and then, of course, a lot of passion for the markets, and experiment a lot. So congratulations again to Rosario. Really, 75% in 1 month is an achievement that you don't see every day. So if your goal is to be able to achieve similar results with your live trading as the ones we just saw, and while doing that, you would also like to participate in this contest dedicated exclusively to Unger Academy students for a chance to win a €1,000 Amazon voucher every month, go and click the link below. You'll then be redirected to a page where you'll find all the contest rules, and from there, if you wish, you can book a free consultation with one of our tutors who will give you all the information that you need. And finally, I'd just like to remind you to please support us by subscribing to our channel, and click on that notification bell too. If you like this video, please leave us a like. And with that, guys, that's it for today, and we'll see you soon in our next video. Thanks for watching. Bye-bye for now.